Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Susie. I do plus size fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. If any of that interests you, please hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you don't miss when I upload. For today's video, we're doing a summer makeup routine, and guys, I achieved this without putting foundation on my face, just a tinted moisturizer. I'm so excited to share some of these new products to get glowy, nice summer skin that's nice and light and low maintenance. If I wasn't talking on camera, this would probably take me like 20 minutes if I was to just do it without any distractions. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, just keep on watching. All right, I wanted to get real up close and personal so you guys can really see like the texture and like just everything I put on my skin. This is what my skin looks like with no makeup on, just some skincare. But the first thing I go in with is this Sai liquid illuminator. So I just grabbed 2 pumps of that because I like to be really glowy. And I just put this on my face, and it's like the perfect base before you put foundation or a tinted moisturizer or whatever. It's just perfect for summer. And yeah, that's what I do first. Just like that. And I'm sorry guys if my dogs are gonna like interrupt this or if you guys hear traffic. I am sitting by my window to get natural light. This is how your skin just turns all glowy. And then I go in with this Color Science face shield. So honestly, you can use so many different types of like tinted moisturizer. I wouldn't say this is my favorite. It's fine, it's nothing like special, but I'll just kind of show you guys. So I just like put this on. I really want to get the Rare Beauty tinted moisturizer with SPF, but it is sold out everywhere. My dogs are barking again. So I just put like that amount on, and I just use my hands for this, and it just will blend this in. I'm sure you guys have seen products like this before that just will like melt into your skin and match your skin perfectly. So it's like really nice. This one is really nice and glowy, so I do like it. If you are in Edmonton, you can pick this up at Vanity Lab. In Edmonton, you can find it online. It's called Color Science. I have the shade medium. I feel like I use too much. You don't actually have to use this amount, but I basically just rub this in until it looks seamless. All right, so now that that's all blended in with my hands, as you guys can see, it like from a distance, it really looks like it evens out, but like close up, you can totally still see my skin, which is exactly what I like for summer. So it's amazing. Honestly, I just love like a tinted moisturizer. Then I go in with a shade of concealer that's like the same tone as my skin. At this point, I'm not highlighting, but I will go right from like up to here and up, like almost to the center, and just, almost to the like inner corner, and I will just set it right there and here. And I like a little bit of extra coverage around my mouth. You can put it on your nose. That's where I put that. And then I just grab my beauty blender and I will just blend this in just like that. If I want more coverage, I will let it sit, but since I don't really care to have like an ultimate like full coverage with my concealer today, I'm not gonna let it sit. But I don't blend this into the inner corner because I put a lighter concealer shade there, but I just will tap and blend this out until it's seamless, I guess. All right, so I blended that all in, and it always naturally like gravitates towards the inner corner, but it's okay. Then I go in with the shade Medium Peach by e.l.f. and this is a really bright concealer. And I will just pop it there and also on the side of my nose. And this kind of will highlight. Because I don't like a big like triangle under eye like highlight. For some reason, I like kind of hate it. But I let this sit because this part I like a little bit more coverage. And then in the meantime, I will just put some contour on my face. This is the Morphe contour stick. And I will just put it there. And here a little bit on my forehead, under the lip, jaw, and I will grab my, this is the brush I use, it's the Morphe times Ariel brush, and I will just go in circular motions on my forehead. I just want like that summery, sun-kissed bronzer look, because I do slightly go over with powder afterwards to just set wherever I put the cream contour. So it will bronze it out a little bit more as well, but I like to keep this nice and high, so I put my brush, like I flick it like upwards, so that way it doesn't get dragged down too much. And that's basically how I blend it out. And then for the jaw, I just bring it all the way up behind, like even behind the ear is fine. And I just go like that. I'm gonna blend out the other side and I'm gonna come right back. All right, it's all blended in. I feel like it blends out seamlessly. Then I just, at this point, will do my concealer. Also, guys, I just want to be real with you. It is so, like, I feel like my, like, energy right now, or just, like, my dogs are being really difficult. Like, I keep having to run downstairs and, like, shut them up because they're, like, barking so much, like, out the window. So part of me just wants to, like, stop filming. But I'm proud of myself for just, like, pushing through, because I hate when my videos are not what I want them to be. And I apologize in advance if there's like a lot of barking in this video. They're good right now, but they weren't a couple minutes ago. So yeah, I just want to, you know, be real with you guys. And sometimes this is what filming looks like. It's not always like easy. Sometimes you just have to push through and do it for the content. So now I'm going to grab my setting powder. I'm going to use this Rare Beauty setting powder. I am obsessed with this stuff. Number one thing is, look at the packaging. It actually has a stopper, which most powders don't have. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of this and put it in here. And then I'm going to grab my sponge. I'm going to use that little rectangle side of it, tap it off, and I'm just going to set the under eye area where I have like lines, like right there, because we're going to go in afterwards and set. So I don't want to like have to double set a whole bunch of areas, because then it'll get too dry. So I just try to keep it precise on this area and just set where I need to, kind of where it's like, see, they're barking. All right, so I just leave that powder underneath my eyes. At this point, I like to do my brows. So I just like to brush them out like this. And I don't want to take forever on my brows, but it's always the thing that I spend the most time on, because I just love perfect brows. But since this is supposed to be more of a summer thing, I'm trying to be realistic with how much time I would actually prefer to spend doing this. So I just go in with the Merit Beauty brow gel. I love the color of this stuff and how well it applies. And it just gives the brows a little something like extra, instead of just leaving them. Like, it just adds a little bit of like shading almost in the background. So I just do this on both of my brows. All right, and the next step I do with my brows is I just use the NYX brow pen, and I make little fine like hair strokes wherever I find it's a little bit more bold, because most people's eyebrows are like fuller in certain places, and then not so much on other ones. So I just make little strokes, and I feel like it makes a big difference just for fullness. It makes them look a little bit more fluffy. So I'm just gonna do the same on this side. Nothing too crazy. I want to keep it quick and easy and user-friendly. I don't want it to be too complex. All right, then I just brush through them one last time just to make sure it's all blended. And those are the brows. Just brow gel and a brow pen, no pomades or anything crazy. So that's where we're at right now. And then I like to grab my beauty blender with whatever's got like the concealer on it. I just like to go over the lids with this at this point, just to slightly put concealer on. Nothing insane. Then I grab my Physicians Formula bronzer, and this is something that is so easy. You just need two products, a bronzer and a sparkly like shade, and I just sculpt out the lid a little bit. Nothing too insane. I just want it to look like that perfect summer eye look. And bronzer is the best way to achieve it, because it really will come together with your face afterwards when you use the same bronzer shade to like set your like products in place and to bronze out your face. So it's really nice to just start off with the bronzer you know you're going to use for your face. So basically I just will keep adding product like bronzer on until I like how it looks. And I'm using the camera as my mirror today, so don't mind if I keep looking at like the wrong spot in the camera. I hope that's not too annoying. But basically I just want something subtle, and I think bronzer really makes my eyes look more blue. So just like that, I'm gonna go a little bit more on this side, and then we're gonna go in with a shimmer shade. All right, the shimmer that I'm gonna use is from this Pure Cosmetics palette, and it's the color Twinkle right there. It's like a little bit bronzy, kind of champagne. And the best way to get color payoff when it comes to glitter is to use your finger. So I'm just gonna pop this right on here, kind of all over the lid. And I don't really I'm not really precise with this. I just sort of put it everywhere, kind of like that. So it adds a little bit of a subtle glitter to it. It blends in really well with the bronzer, so it's not a big contrast. You can obviously use whatever glitter you want. This is just kind of what I like to do for my eyes and stuff. So that's basically the glitter. So then at this point, I will also go in with a lighter like shade because I like to highlight my eyes since I'm at this step anyways. And I use the Cookie Highlighter from Benefit, and I'll grab a little bit of this on a precise brush, and I will just pop that into the inner corner. And you can also bring it like up onto the lid. I'll show you guys. So you can just use it in the inner corner like that, or you can grab it and pop it right there as well to kind of blend into the shimmer that's already on the lid. And that's kind of how I do my eyes. And I'm going to brush away the powder that I've got underneath my eyes as well. Wait, what is this? Oh my goodness, what did I do? I got a bunch of the glitter underneath my eye, and I don't know if I can get rid of it. Okay, let me just try to fix this, guys. Okay, I don't know if it was just powder or glitter or both, but I got it off with a brush. Now I'm gonna use my Sigma water liner, and I'm gonna grab a little bit of water and just activate this liner. So you don't have to do this. You can just use brown eyeshadow to create some like smokiness along your waterline. But I find every single time I do that, my falsies will not blend. I have to use a little bit of black liner. It's a bummer because I feel like maybe if I get a brown liquid liner, it would be better, but using just like an eyeshadow just never works. So it's just this little water activated liner from the brand Suva, and they have a bunch of different colors, and I'm just using their super tiny brush and creating like a liquid liner in here. And then I am just gonna pop some of this along my lash line so that we can create a little bit of a liner, so it'll be easier to blend my lashes. So I just grab a little bit of the product and just go along the lash line like that. I like it to be a little bit thicker right here because that's kind of the width of my lash band. And that's basically where I put the liner because I go in with brown eyeshadow and it just kind of comes together at the end. So just gonna do the same thing on this side. This stuff is so easy and like user friendly. I love it. Okay, trying not to breathe so I don't mess it up because it's always when you're like filming that you mess up eyeliner. But there you go. That's where I put the liquid liner. And then I'm going to use my brown eyeshadow. So I'm going to go in just with like a dark brown eyeshadow like that. And I'm going to grab my little angled brush and I'm going to create the wing with this. So I'm just going to go here. I always get fallout. It's so annoying. And I just create a little wing with eyeshadow because it's way easier than doing it with liquid liner. And also I feel like it looks so harsh. This gives more of that like summery look that I want. So I just put that there. And then the same on this side. Just draw a little liner and we're gonna clean it up afterwards. So even if it's messy, it's okay. I'll show you how I clean up my liner to make it look really sharp after I'm done. All right, now that I applied the brown shadow, I'm just gonna grab this little brush and just kind of buff it out so it's not like really like defined. And then I'll do the same on this side. It looks super messy at first, but it always comes together at the end when I do this. So you just want to blend it out. That's good. And then I will grab a flat brush like this, and I have a little bit of concealer on my hand here, and I'll just grab a little bit of product on there, and I will snatch this until I have it as sharp as I want it. So it's like you can get the shape that you want, you can do it lower, you can do it higher, but it's kind of a foolproof way to get your eye makeup to look really like clean. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Just gonna clean that up with some with some concealer, just like that. And then I just play around with it until I like the shape. This one needs to go up a bit more, just like that. That's basically good. It'll bring it up, so whenever I put lashes on, it'll give me like a winged effect. And this is kind of the eye look that I've been doing, so pretty simple. All right, time to curl the lashes. I finally picked up a new lash curler. This one's from e.l.f. and I love it. So just like that. And then I'm gonna pop on a thin coat of mascara because obviously I'm putting on falsies, so it doesn't have to be like anything crazy. I'm going in with the Lash Princess mascara and just gonna slightly coat these lashes. All right, and now time for lashes. I am just using these lashes that I got from Shein, and I'm using the Velour Lash Glue. Just coating these. I'm gonna let them dry. I'm gonna pop these on my eyes and be right back and finish up the rest of my face. All right, lashes are done. I trimmed them so they're like not as dramatic, which is exactly what I wanted. And then I'm just gonna go grab a little bit of bronzer, oh my goodness, and pop this underneath the lash line just to make the look kind of come together. Now we are going to grab some bronzer and we are going to bronze the face. So I'm going to grab my Ariel brush and tap that off and just kind of go over the areas where we put cream contour and just bronze it out. I like to do a little bit of like tapping, like going upwards motions or down depending on where I'm at. My goodness, I literally can't stand to look at my hair, but my hair appointments this week, I've literally been rambling about this on like all the time. Never gone this long between a hair appointment, but I didn't have a choice. All right, so just setting that in place. And then I'm going to grab a little brush, like something like this. And I'm going to slightly like contour the nose. And by contour, I mean just some right there. And then across the bridge here. And just gonna like tap that out a little bit to kind of create a little bit of like a button nose effect. And then sometimes I also like to go here on the side to create a little bit of dimension, nothing crazy, underneath the lip here. And that's the bronzed out kind of vibe right now. I don't want to overdo it with bronzer, just a little bit to kind of set everything in place. And now for my favorite part, I am so excited to share this with you guys. So I saw somebody, just one person, this isn't like a product that like blew up on TikTok. I just saw a girl talking about it. And it is this Ravishing Rose Revlon blush. It is the most stunning blush I've ever put on my face. Like, just you guys wait. It is everything and more. I am obsessed. I'm going to use this brush here. For some reason, I started using this. I don't even know what brand this is, but I'm just going to grab some product, and it's so much, so you have to like tap it off because it's so pigmented that you like want to be careful. But anyway, here we go. You guys ready? Like, I cannot with this blush. It's so stunning. It's just like effortless, and it's that perfect like pretty girl blush, and it's perfect for summer. And the color payoff is just crazy on this. I like to grab a little bit and sweep it across the forehead, and then a slight amount on the nose right there. Just tap it just to give a little bit of a sun-kissed or like sunburnt kind of vibe. But guys, look how pretty that blush is. I'm obsessed. It is so, so good. All right, so now that that's done, I'm going to pop some mascara on my lower lash line because obviously we got to do it. And I haven't tried this mascara yet. It's by Rare Beauty. I just picked it up at Sephora the other day, and I got the mini size. And the reason why is because I wanted, oh my goodness, I think the whole thing is wrapped in plastic. Okay, I got the plastic off. I have seen everybody raving about this mascara, and I got the small size because I wanted the brush to be small for like a lower lash line mascara because I'm always struggling with that. But now I think that this one's going to apply too much product and I'm not going to like it. But let's find out. Maybe we just lightly do it. Ooh, okay, I think I like it. It's not at all clumpy, and I can put a really small amount because when it comes to my lower lashes, I do not like a lot of product. I hate the look of heavy mascara on lower lashes. So I just lightly am brushing this over them. And I think it's perfect because it just like slightly coated them. Okay, I think I get the hype of this mascara. I'm excited to try it on my upper lashes next time. And plus the packaging is so cute. Rare Beauty is just killing it in the beauty market right now. So good. And now we're gonna go in with the Luminous Setting Spray by Morphe. And I'm gonna spray some of this on. Just like that. And now for my new favorite trick is how I set my face. And I'm using the Rare Beauty powder, the same stuff I use for underneath my eyes. But this is the part where I actually set the parts of my face that I want set. I just grab a little bit of that powder. And then I'm going to use my Beauty Blender again. And I'm just going to grab product and then just put the excess off on my hands like that. And then I'm going to set the areas that I feel like I have texture or wherever I just kind of want to set, like for whatever reason. And this makes it look like you applied a filter. It is so flawless. I just love everything about it. It really gets rid of the texture on your face. I also like to do this a little bit on my forehead and then around the mouth because my makeup always wears off the quickest here. And since I'm not really wearing foundation, I need that little bit of coverage to stick. And that's how I just set. And then I will grab my, like just a powder brush and just make sure there's no excess just sitting on there. And that is how I set the face. And now it is time for lips, guys. I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible so you guys aren't watching like a 50-minute video. I hope when I edit it, it won't be too long. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the NYX Butter Lip Liner in the color Nude Suede Shoes. And I'm just gonna lightly line my lips. And this one's like a pretty like neutral liner because I just don't want a very intense lip for this look. It's basically the color of my lips, which I like. All right, so this lip liner is a little bit more pink than I normally wear, but I've really been liking it recently. Then I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. I love these lip glosses. They are so good. And I'm going to pop this on. So I don't use any lipstick, just lip liner and lip gloss. I feel like it's just better for summer. Lip gloss is just more fun. 100%. It's just more fun. But guys, that's the finished makeup look. What do we think? I'm gonna fix my hair and be right back and kind of show you guys the finished look. All right, I just popped on some earrings. I didn't do anything with my hair. I just took it down because it is not looking cute. So please just ignore it. But this is the makeup look. I hope that you guys liked this video. And again, if you want to wear more coverage, do that. If you want to wear less coverage, do that. Honestly, make makeup your own thing. Be creative. Makeup is supposed to be fun. I just wanted to show you guys how I've been currently doing mine. And it's a little bit less maintenance than what I usually do with like a full face of like foundation and stuff. And it just feels way better on my skin. So I've been loving it. And that's just a close up. I'm trying to give you guys as much of the detail as possible. I don't know what's on my face, just some powder. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you liked it, please let me know in the comments if you want to see more beauty content. Give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. I love you guys so much and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.